welcome to Suiteskillsproduction. I'm Alex and today I'm looking at a early 90s MIDI sequencer. You might be able to see it on my desk right here. It's the Roland MC-50. So what this does is it records and stores MIDI data. That's information that tells another instrument what to play. So what note to play, how long to play it for, what velocity, that's how hard the note is played, and it's all stored onto a floppy disk inside this machine. It's a great thing to have these days when most of your time producing music is spent staring at a computer screen. It's quite nice to get away from that and work with a different flow altogether. This one arrived for me the other day. I bought it off eBay. The previous owner had no idea whether it worked or not, so I've spent a couple of days doing it up and refurbishing it. Now it's in full working order. All I have to do is wait for a specially formatted floppy disk to arrive so that the patches can be saved. If you feel the need for a quite versatile 30-year-old sequencer in your life, feel free to get in touch as this one is now for sale. So the way I've got this set up is this is doing all of the sequencing. The way this works is the MIDI channels, it's using 5 MIDI channels. So the rhythm channel is on channel 10, which is going to channel 1 of the MC-101. Channel 2 is going to channel 2 of the MC-101, 3 to channel 3, 4 to channel 4, and then channel 1 from here is going to the monologue over here. Okay, so I'm going to try and make something fairly modern sounding, so I'll start with a trap beat around 70 BPM. So I'll go into rhythm, make sure I'm going in our pattern. 4/4, and this is setting the kick here. So you'll notice the numbers I'm putting in on the step sequencer, they are velocities, so 8 is the highest velocity you can have. Just putting in a snare here, working a couple more. Yeah, I want that delayed a little bit. So really I want to have a narrower grid for the hi-hats so I can add more fills in between them. So that's done with that musical note there, but I'll stick the basic 16th notes on to begin with. This is to give it a little bit of variation again. A little bit of a variation in the snare there. So here I can change the note to give me a little bit more space in between. So now I can add things in. Give it that classic trap feel. Getting the velocities is so easy doing it this way. This is one of the nicest ways of programming hi-hats I've ever done. There we go. So pattern 1 I want to copy onto pattern 2. And press record for that to take action. So there we are. Pattern 2 is now the same as pattern 1. So I can go in and start changing things. Sounds quite cool. Move to the end. I would have liked to have got this a little bit tighter, but because I've done half time, the beat is actually 140 and I've put it in as 70. It's just a way that I'm used to working with an Ableton. But doing it this way has somewhat limited what I can do in terms of the snare roll. Let's keep it like that, but let's put some velocities in. Sounds quite cool. Let's try moving it down a bit. Yeah, that's really cool. Happy with that. I'll have it right at the end of the bar. Needs maybe moving down one. There we go. That should work. Let's see if we can group these together now. So go into our track, measure 1, pattern 1. That's correct. So enter to move on to the next one. Measure 2 is going to be pattern 3. Measure 3 is going to be pattern 1, and measure 4 is going to be pattern 2. And I don't want anything on measure 5. Okay. Okay, that loops. That's right. It's going to give me a 2-bar counting. Just get rid of anything over the end, because if it goes over the looped portion, the track won't play through and loop back to the beginning. It'll just stop when it reaches the end. So we're just deleting anything that's past that 4-bar. Okay, add some more parts. So we're going to go through MIDI channel 1 now, and I'm going to add something in with the synth.